You're watching news at 9 p.m. on Song TV. I'm Bridget James. This broadcast is coming to you live from Jalingo. This is the pulse of the nation. We bring only the stories that matter. Stay with us on Facebook at Song TV and YouTube at Song TV Live. Here are tonight's major headlines. President Bola Tinubu announced reshuffles of service chiefs. Interpol arrests 11 suspected terrorists in Nigeria during Operation Catalyst. Borno State governor raises alarm over Boko Haram drones attack in Mafa. On international news, Ireland elects Catherine Connolly as new president amidst limited choice criticism. Business news. First Bank integrates PABs into Light app for cross-border payments. Entertainment news. European Commission finds Facebook, Instagram, TikTok breach EU digital transparency rule. On sport news, Benue State Governor dissolves lobby stars, the FC board and management after the relegations. And now the news in full. In a press statement made available to the press by Sunday Dare, special advisor to the president on media and public communication, President Bola Tinubu announced a reshuffle of service chiefs to strengthen Nigeria's national security. General Olufemi Oluyede replaces General Christopher Musa as Chief of Defense Staff. Major General W. Shahibu becomes Chief of Army Staff. Air Vice Marshal S.K. Aneke is Chief of Air Staff, and Rear Admiral 1 Abbas assumes Chief of Naval Staff. All appointments take immediate effect. Going to international cooperation and security, the Interpol, in coordination with the African Union Police Mechanism, has arrested 11 suspected terrorists in Nigeria as part of Operation Catalyst, a 2-month international effort from July to September 2025, targeting terrorism, financing, and transnational crimes across 6 African countries. The operation led to 83 arrests and the identification of 160 persons of interest. Investigators also uncovered a $562 million cryptocurrency Ponzi scheme linked to terrorism financing, highlighting the effectiveness of global collaboration in combating evolving security threats. On internal security updates, Borno State Governor Babagana Zulum has raised alarm over Boko Haram's use of drones to attack soldiers in Mafa, highlighting potential internal sabotage and vulnerabilities in Nigerian airspace. Speaking during a post-attack assessment, Zulum urged collaboration between state and federal authorities to address security gaps. He also called on citizens to report suspicious activities. Operation Hadinkai troops repelled coordinated assault across Borno and Yobe, neutralizing over 50 terrorists, demonstrating resilience despite the new aerial threats. Similarly, the 32 Artillery Brigade of the Nigerian Army praised Ondo State Governor Loki Ayedatiwa for promptly responding to a DSS security alert on a planned ISWAP attack targeting Eriti Asoko Oyin Akoko, and also Owo, a major Njoka Robo, highlighted the governor's emergency meeting and directive for full security alert as exemplary leadership. The Army pledged continuous collaboration with state security agencies, while residents were urged to remain vigilant and report suspicious activities to ensure safety and peace. Going to report on the rule of law, the Nigerian Bar Association Dutse branch has announced plans to strengthen collaboration with the Jigawa State Police to enhance our justice delivery and uphold the rule of law. During a courtesy visit to Commissioner of Police, Dahiru Mohammed, NBA Chairman Barrister Umaru, he emphasized mutual commitment to human rights, compliance, and proactive partnership. The initiative includes statewide police tour and aim to support smoother prosecutions, protect citizens' rights, and also reinforce justice, peace, and security in Jigawa State. The Enugu State Police arrested 3 men suspected of vandalizing high-voltage power cables in Aniri local government area. They were caught on October 20, 2025, along the Enugu-Port Harcourt Expressway, transporting stolen cables hidden under cassava leaves. The suspects confessed to taking cables from Okete Road, Oduma, intending to sell them. Police recovered cable cutters and globes. There would be a arraigned after investigations, with CP Mamman Giwa urging public support. On climate reports, the Katsina State Bureau of Statistics conducted a 3-day training for staff on climate resilience, peace, and security, emphasizing the importance of accurate data for understanding climate change and conflict impacts. Statistician General Professor Saifullahi Sani he highlighted the state's top subnational climate governance ranking and UNDP support. The workshop aimed to enhance data-driven planning, evidence-based solution, and community resilience, aligning with Governor Malam Diko Umaru Rada's vision for informed policy and sustainable development in Katsina State. On agriculture, Edo State Governor Monday Opeldo has emphasized his administration's commitment to economic diversification through large-scale agriculture. During an inspection of the state-owned Udomi farm, he highlighted the farm as a model of practical governance aimed at food security, job creation, and agro-industrial growth. The farm, spanning 400 hectares, currently yields 6 to 7 tons of maize per hectare, with a prime flour mill as the main off-taker, reflecting tangible results of government policies. Germany has reaffirmed its commitment to deepening ties with Nigeria, describing it as a key partner in Africa's development and stability. Speaking in Abuja, German Ambassador Annette Gotha outlined plans for the Nigerian-German Binational Commission to meet in Berlin, focusing on security, economic development, energy, education, and cultural exchange, highlighting threats, growth, security cooperation, and joint projects in power and gas. She stressed modern development cooperation is based on equality, while Germany continues to support Nigeria in food security, law enforcement, and humanitarian efforts. The European Union has deepened its partnership with Nigeria to boost research and innovation in digital transformation, climate resilience, and sustainable growth. EU Ambassador Gilta Magnot, he announced Nigerian researchers' eligibility for the 100 billion euros Horizon Europe program and proposed a science, technology, and innovation agreement. UNILAG Vice Chancellor Professor Falasade Ogunsola hailed the initiative as vital for advancing innovation, while researchers praise its potential to enhance collaboration and global competitiveness. Going to report on education and youth development, the Bayo and Bumi Babalola Foundation awarded scholarship to 877 students across Kwara State, covering JSS3, SS3, other secondary and tertiary students. Co-founder Sunday Babalola highlighted that tuition, exam fees, and other expenses were included, bringing total beneficiaries over 10 edition to 3,381. He stressed the urgent need to address Nigerians' out-of-school children, linking education deficits to unemployment, insecurity, and societal challenges, while calling on government and stakeholders to improve educational access. The federal government has announced a $220 million investment in the next phase of the Nigerian Jubilee Fellows Program, aimed at connecting graduates with structured work placement, mentorship, and sector-based training. Vice President Kashim Shettima flagged off the program at the Presidential Villa, Abuja, highlighting its focus on bridging the gap between learning and earning. NJFP 2.0 would prioritize high-growth sector, rich on undeveloped regions, and aim to place 100,000 Naira graduates in unemployment over 5 years with support from the EU, UNDP, and private sector partners. On electoral preparations, a 4-member INEC team led by Professor Rhoda Gumus arrived in Anambra State to assess readiness for the November 8, 2025 governorship election. The delegation inspected logistics, technology, voters' card distribution, and conducted mock accreditation in Dunukofia and Onyi local government area. INEC pressed staff and residents for cooperation, assuring timely delivery of materials, including to riverine areas. Voters were urged to be patient and orderly while election preparations continue for a free, fair, and credible poll. Moving on now, in a statement issued on Friday, the National Assembly confirmed that it has begun reviewing constitutional amendments that could create 55 new states and 278 additional local government areas. Deputy State President Barau Wan Jibrin, chairing the joint retreat of the Senate and House Committee on Constitution Review, he said lawmakers aim to submit the first set of amendments to state houses of assembly before year ends. The exercise follows 2 years of consultation with stakeholders, civil society, and citizens. The Plateau State government, in collaboration with stakeholders, is developing an integrity and accountability strategy for the state public service to promote transparency and good governance. The 5-day workshop in Jos, supported by the EU and implemented by International IDEA, seek to establish a framework guiding public servants in ethical, transparent service delivery. Officials emphasize restoring accountability, enhancing public trust, boosting investor confidence, and improving policy implementation, aligning with Governor Caleb Mufwang's commitment in inclusive, transparent governance. In report of health and public safety, UNICEF and the Sokoto state government have reaffirmed their commitment to eradicating polio in northwest Nigeria, marking World Polio Day 2025. UNICEF Michael Juma noted recent campaigns reached 5.3 million children, though about 3,000 households remained unvaccinated. Sokoto's Health Commissioner, Dr. Abubakar Wuro, he highlighted the deployment of 209 midwives and strengthened surveillance, emphasizing collaboration with communities, traditional leaders, and media to maintain high immunization coverage and protect every child. Similarly, the Health Facility Monitoring and Accreditation Agency in Lagos is leading in campaign to expose fake health facilities, starting in Eti Osa by educating residents on recognizing duly accredited centers and reporting quack-accredited facilities meet strict safety and professional standards and display quick response for verification. The initiative enhances healthcare quality, protect patients, and promote regulatory compliance. Hefama plans to cover all local governments collaborating with other agencies to sanction illegal operators and strengthen public trusts. The Imo State Command of the Federal Road Safety Corps has deployed over 650 personnel for its 2025 Ember Month Road Safety Campaign sector. The commander, Udensi Oji, explained the initiative targets the September-December period when traffic increases due to holiday travel. The campaign aims to curb distracted driving, promote responsible loading, and educate commuters on traffic rules. Emergency services included ambulance and tow trucks. It will be available throughout the period. The Standard Organization of Nigeria has destroyed expired and substantial consumables worth about 25 million naira in Kaduna, including sugar, soft drink, milk, tomato paste, and insecticide to protect public health and uphold product quality. The exercise followed rigorous laboratory conformity tests and involved collaboration with Nasria, KEPA, DSS, Nigerian Police, and other state agencies. SON emphasized that compliance with national standards is essential for consumer safety and environmental sustainability. The National Board for Technical Education has warned all professionals and examination bodies in Nigerians against the illegal insurance of National Diploma and Higher National Diploma certificates. NBT's Executive Secretary, Professor Idris Bugaje, he emphasized that only accredited technical and vocational education and training institutions, including polytechnic and specialized colleges, are legally authorized to offer ND and HND programs. The board vows to take regulatory and legal action against violators to protect the integrity of technical education in Nigeria. Communities hosting the Akwa Ibom State Polytechnic Ikot Osura have urged Governor Umo Eno to ensure fairness in appointing the next rector after Dr. Moses Umobong's tenure ends in December. Speaking on Thursday, youth leader Ekikere Iko, he highlighted the deviation from tradition, noting both the current rector and deputy are Ibibio. Sidelining the Anang group, the communities called for an Anang indigene to be appointed, emphasizing inclusiveness, justice, and continued support for the governor's administration. In FCT, the Minister, Honorable Nyesom Wike, confirmed ongoing talk with the NSA Nuhu Ribadu and Livestock Minister Idi Mukhtar Meha to end cattle grazing in Abuja. He said the FCT administration is also engaging Miyetti Allah cattle breeders to find permanent solution, emphasizing ranging outside the city as the only viable option. Following consultations with stakeholders, including Makban and the Sultan of Sokoto, herders are set to relocate cattle from the city to designate grazing reserves. The World Robots Olympiad is rapidly expanding across Africa, growing from 5 countries in 2020 to 14 in 2025, engaging over 40,000 students. This growth creates significant business opportunities in EdTech, robotics, and STEM-related sectors. Over 2,000 teachers have been trained, developing a skilled workforce for AI, coding, and also engineering industries. The competition derived demand for robotic kits, software, and educational resources, opening avenues for local manufacturing, distributions, and tech entrepreneurship with national champions competing internationally. WRO also offers visibility for African innovators. Stay tuned. Some of the most exciting stories are just around the corner. After this brief commercial break, every update is one you won't want to miss. Please don't go away.
In today's digital age, staying ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Chirabo Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and GSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences. Graphic design using CorelDRAW. Unleash your creativity and design skills. Photoshop. Enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals. Programming using web design. Build dynamic websites and web applications. Database development. Learn to design and manage databases. UI/UX design. Create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Turabo Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464 or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Turabo Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Turabo Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Turabo State. Empower yourself with the skills of the future. Register now. In today's digital age, staying ahead of the curve.
Step into a world of digital empowerment at the Foundation for Faith and Excellence Wi-Fi Cafe and Computer Services, where faith meets innovation. We are your one-stop hub for all things tech. Need to sharpen your skills? Dive into our expert computer training sections, tailored for beginners to pros. Crunching deadlines? Our lightning-fast photocopying, lamination, and printing services have you covered. Grips professional results every time. Craving connectivity? Surf the web hassle-free in our cozy internet cafe with high-speed Wi-Fi and comfortable spots to unwind. And that's just the start. We've got so much more to fuel your success. We deliver affordable prices without skimping on excellence because your growth deserves the best. Don't wait. Call us today at 070-3958-6177 or 081-0947-3113. Visit the Foundation for Faith and Excellence beside Turabo State Polytechnic Gate, your gateway to tech triumph. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Welcome back. We are glad you're still here with us. On the international news, women serving in Australia's Defence Force have launched a lawsuit against the government, alleging widespread sexual violence, harassment, and discrimination over a 21-year period from November 2003 to May 2025. The legal action filed in Sydney's federal court on an opt-out basis claimed the Defence Force failed to protect women from abuse and is vicariously liable. The lawyer says the case seeks accountability, systemic reform, and a meaningful cultural change within Australia's military. Iran has elected Catherine Connolly as its new president in a vote criticized for limited choice. Connolly, a 68-year-old left-wing independent and barrister, faces Heather Humphrey of the centrists. The election succeeding 84-year-old Michael D. Hinging saw low participation forecast amidst the absence of right-wing candidates. Connolly's campaign, blustered a viral media and youth engagement, emphasizes social justice and military neutrality, while conservative figures encourage spoiling ballots in protest of the narrow candidate pool. For the first time, mosquitoes have been discovered in Iceland, previously thought to be mosquito-free. The species identified can survive winter and was found in Kjørs, southwest of Reykjavik. The arrival follows record-breaking heat in May, with temperatures above 20 degrees Celsius lasting over a week. The experts are investigating whether the insect arrived via shipping and will monitor the area to determine if a permanent population establishes, highlighting the ecological impact of climate change on the previously protected environment. Business news. First Bank has integrated the Pan-African Payment and Settlement System into its Elite app, enabling instant, secure, and cost-effective cross-border payments across Africa in local currencies. This move simplifies trade under African continental free trade area by eliminating reliance on foreign currency conversion. SMEs and entrepreneurs benefit from reduced transaction costs and faster settlements. The integration reinforces First Bank's leadership in digital banking, financial inclusion, and intra-African trade, connecting over 43 million customers across Africa, Europe, and Asia. PABS and Elite app together position First Bank as a catalyst for African economic integration and borderless commerce. Entertainment news. In a press statement released on Friday, the European Commission said preliminary findings shows that Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok breach EU digital transparency rules, potentially exposing Meta to fine of up to 6% of global turnover. The Commission cited insufficient access for researchers under the Digital Service Act and inadequate reporting and appeal mechanism. Officials stressed that the probe, ongoing since 2024, aimed to ensure accountability and protection of users, particularly minors, across the platform. The Akwa Ibom state government has raised concern over the declining patronage of local cruise lines at a press conference in Uyo. Opang Umo, convener of the 2025 Akwa Ibom Food Festival, highlighted that local food producers face disconnection from farmers, leading to resilience on foreign supplies. Partnering with Nohua Tourism Enterprise and the Ministry of Culture, the festival aimed to showcase indigenous food from November 18 to 22, boost tourism and strengthen the state's food industry. Sport news. Benue State Governor Hyacinth Alia has discovered the board and management of Lobby Stars FC following the club's relegations after 27 years in the Nigerian Premier Football League. The move, announced by the governor's chief press secretary, aimed to restructure the club for improved efficiency, accountability, competitive performance, all ongoing officials, and hand over assets and responsibilities to the Commissioner for Youth, Sport and Creativity. While a new management team will be appointed, the governor emphasized sport as a key driver for youth engagement, talent development, and social cohesion, signaling renewed investment opportunities in Benue football ecosystem. That brings us to the end of today's news broadcast. But before we draw the curtain, here is a quick recap of the major stories we brought to you. We reported that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu announced a major reshuffle of the service chief to strengthen Nigeria's national security architecture. In another development, Interpol, in collaboration with the African Union Police Mechanism, arrested 11 suspected terrorists in Nigeria as part of Operation Catalyst of 2 months international effort targeting terrorism, financing, and transnational crimes. Meanwhile, Borno State Governor Babagana Zulum raised alarm over Boko Haram use of drones to attack troops in Mafa, calling for stronger collaboration between state and federal security agencies. On the international scene, Ireland elected Catherine Connolly as its new president amid criticism of limited choice in the electoral process. In business news, First Bank integrated the Pan-Africa Payment and Settlement System into its lead app, enabling seamless and instant cross-border payments across Africa in local currencies, a major boost for intra-Africa trade and economic integration. From the entertainment world, the European Commission revealed that Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok breach EU digital transparency rule, a move that could expose the parent companies to hefty fines under the Digital Services Act. And finally, in sport, Benue State Governor Hyson Aliyah dissolves the board and management of Lobby Stars FC following the club's relegations from the Nigerian Premier Football League, pledging to restructure the team for greater accountability and performance. It's been an honor having you with us. I remain Bridget James. Thank you for joining us. Wishing you peace, purpose, and safety. You have a wonderful day.